So the good weather is in, and there's been a lot of activity in the general area that I'm at. Not just, regular folks going down their hikes like they have through, since I've been down here. A lot of regular people don't want to be bothered. They don't bother us. We don't bother them. But it's not the regular people that have been down here. It's the street level homeless people who have been, making their way down here and kind of messing up the place. I've been working on my hike out of here, and I've spotted a couple new camps. I'm not going to take videos and stuff of them, even though I'm just walking past. I personally think it's wrong to do that to a person, even though their camp is disgusting. Now, there's a few routes for me to get out, and I usually take this route at least every 2-3 days. So these shelters, these tents are brand new, and they are just really cheap tents. They haven't been here more than 4 days, and still they've managed to destroy their area. It's not just the tent, it's all the beer cans, soda cans, chip bags, and all the crap that's outside of the tent just littered on the ground like they don't care. I'm not the only person down there. There's a lot of us down here, and the ones that aren't addicts and what we call street level, they come down here when the weather's nice. They keep their area clean. You'd never know they're there. Hell, for the first week, I didn't know there was anyone around me, but they knew where I was. They were watching me. And it gets worse. It makes us all look bad, especially when they're in the very public spaces, the very open areas like the parking lots, the benches, or the other areas, the normal people, the regular people, the people who come down to enjoy the space, hang out. When they're there, they're really noticed because they're not just sitting there and enjoying themselves. They're sitting there, they've got their music blasting, they're smoking not just a joint but one of those glass pipes. They're legit doing hard drugs right out in the open. They're making a mess and they're confronting people. That makes us all look bad. That doesn't cause problems for them because they don't care. They'll go back to street level. They're fine with that. People like us, I wouldn't make it street level personally. I know I wouldn't make it street level. I'm not, jaded and hardcore enough to make it on the street. That's why I'm in the woods. And yeah, no, that's what I saw today on my hike out. I'm still on my hike out, but they're a group of people. They're obviously homeless. I've seen them before. I know where they're from. They're from up the hill. They're from the street. And they've set up their camp. They're not close to mine, but they're on the way out. And they've set it right beside the trail where someone has to go by. And the smell of it, the look of the camp is disgusting. There's garbage everywhere. And there's not just garbage, it's the drug paraphernalia and, the remains of drugs. And that's legit what they're doing right now is they are sitting on one of the benches just getting high and causing problems. See, they go about their business during the day. They go to street level. They either beg for money or rob people, break into houses to get their money, go buy their drugs, to come down here when all the people are home, when they can't conduct their business. And they get all doped up during the early mornings and late nights. And the worst thing, and a real bad thing is, I'm not a tough guy. I might be a big, scary-looking guy, but I'm not a tough guy. I look like it, but I'm not. I've never been in an actual fight my entire life. I've never, laid hands on another person, because I've never been that kind of a tough guy, just a pow, pow, pow. That's not me. But you have to almost pretend you're this big tough guy because they will come and try to test you. And if, they think they see the weakness, you're going to lose all your shit because they're going to beat the crap out of you and rob you. So I've had to pretend to be down to fight, down to stab a person and hurt a person and do all this stuff that I'm really not willing to do. But, you got to be, you gotta be that person to protect yourself from these bad people because that's who they are now. That's all they care about are the drugs and getting what they want. And if they think you're weak enough, they will try to take from you. But so far, I've been fortunate. Nobody has encroached on my area. I know a few people who've had to, pack up and go because they decided to set up shop right near them. And, nobody wants to be associated with that except people who are into that. So now I know a couple people who have packed up and, moving on. And even I'm ready to go at the drop of a hat. So if something does happen, I'm out of there. The way I've got everything set up now, I pull one string, it all folds up, goes in my bag, and I'm out of there. Anyways, you guys take care. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. That'd be cool. I'm probably going to upload this later in the afternoon, evening tonight, because I've got an appointment. And might as well use the free Wi-Fi.